Check 1, check 2. Oh, hello, hello. It's working. Hey everybody! Chat, since we're pretty much set up. How is it going, y'all? Gaming mode, engage! Activating big gaming. Hope everybody's doing good tonight. Stressed Egg, also known as Iris J. You're watching Egg Plays. Hope your week's been going okay. It's, mine's been going alright. Kind of quiet. Weather's bullshit out right now in Seattle. It's very cold. I'm excited to be indoors. Warm and toasty at my computer, hanging out with y'all. Had a fairly productive day setting up a bunch of shit. It's one of those days where I wasn't really doing a lot of drawing, but I was doing a bunch of, like, stuff that will make just having days where I'm just drawing a lot easier later on. I finally got a fucking posty burb set up. And I reactivated some very old accounts of mine, so they should operate pretty okay from now on. Get excited about that. Well, you will when I post about it tomorrow, but yeah, it's hopefully that'll allow me to make much more regular posts about things. The thing about, like, the whole Twitter collapsing and shit has kind of made it really imperative that I start enjoying the act of posting even more than I already do, which is not much. So yeah, baby. I was on Fur Affinity earlier. Man, that fucking site hasn't changed at all in a while. I mean, it's got a lot better since the days when I was regularly using it. Like, the UI is better and they have more options and shit, but I still love that they have, like, for the profile, they have, like, boxes where it's like, share your favorite gaming console. What's your favorite music? And it's like, oh, this is adorable. And also in the gaming console, it's, the options include, like, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, Wii U. I hope somebody's still rocking my favorite console is the Wii U somewhere out there. That'd be great. Anyways. Get into it, shall we? The game is very excited for me to play it right now. Okay. Go. All right. So, when last we were in here, we were looking for a communist, a very particular communist who lives at the apartment building at the north side of Martinez. We're still investigating the murder. We're trying to find the gun that shot the victim, and we are having a bit of a time with trying to deal with the union. Everard wants 2 signatures on a document that would essentially raise the nameless fishing village that we're currently residing in and make way for a youth center that will do something indistinctly. Oh, we have to check the phasmid traps again. And I got this sick fuck the world jacket. Unfortunately, Kim has refused to wear his fuck the world jacket. I feel like that's rather unfortunate of him. Or no, he had a piss F. Yeah. Let's go in here, shall we? There's the drawer containing the incredibly boring file. Way too boring for us to even engage with. Maximum boring. What are Measureheads doing? Hey, Measurehead!
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
Alright. Thanks, Measurehead. That's about what I expected. Hey, Manana. I think we just talked to you the last time we played. Yeah, we did. Okay. Hey, you. Are you still here?
Nice aggression with the native. Don't let the chief fool you next time. You don't need to be that up in his face. Leave yourself space to move.
Not bad advice, actually. This might do the trick.
Let's talk about our right to work.
Yeah, no thanks. I would rather not. You seem like a dildo. There they are. They're those big horns. Big sexy horn. Yeah, how you doing here?
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph in her hands. In the background, the radio plays.
Well, now we know what a pale driver is. She must have been touched by the nothingness outside. Spooky. Ooh, a treat? Ruins full of snow. No one lives here anymore. A bold slogan, Humanox, covers the truck. Did we look at this yet? I thought we had.
An old monument stands.
Oh yeah, we already did. This is the monument that we talked about. I think in like episode 1 or 2? You can go back and check the VOD archive for that. Oh, can't go around there. See this?
A lorry stuck in.
Yeah, we did. Okay. Playing this game only once every 2 weeks means I sometimes forget what exactly we've already gotten to. I will be honest. There's the other racist. Come on, legs up, Kim. We got a mystery to solve. And we got some locusts to put in a trap. There we go. Believe the locust trap was somewhere around here. There it is.
The trap stands empty amongst the reeds. No insect sounds or movement around. Only the reeds, melancholy rustling. Rain drips from the netting of the trap.
This was the one.
Fantastic.
We released the locust in the empty trap.
The locusts, dazed from being transported, slowly begin to acclimate to their new surroundings. They're not really going to get the chance to get comfortable here.
Good. Now that's done. When do you think we will return to our impending apocalypse of a murder investigation? Don't answer that. It was a rhetorical question.
I was just about to. And yes, we will return to it now. Sorry to keep you, Kim. Still haven't been able to get that ice cream maker open. Seems the walker was either very confused or drunk out of his mind. Maybe a little of both if it was me. Hey-oh!
The waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards. Simmer down. Simmer down, bastards.
Why does she care about the waves so much?
What is it with you and those waves?
What is it with waves and fishermen? We need to be out there with them, fishing, making a living. So I asked them to accommodate me. But until that happens, I can try to assist you the best I can. So, what will it be, officer?
I'm looking for someone. Maybe you can help?
Let's see. Who are you looking for?
Oh, I guess I'm not looking for
How
someone.
can I help you then, officer?
So I take it that's your skiff?
Sure is. The sun, I call her, coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday. It'll take some time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue.
Sunny days?
Aye. Sunny days. You got a problem with that?
No, ma'am. We have no quarrel with sunny days.
Good. It would have been bad news had it turned out it wasn't a sunny day. Bad news for the skiff, bad news for the nets, bad news for the kids.
There's a moment's silence. She looks at the rain streaming down the yellow belly of the boat.
When do you think the boat will be ready?
In time, when the sea turns and the winds settle, she will be ready.
That's my motor carriage in the sea, by the way.
Oh, that's good to know, I guess. Why is it in the sea?
It's an installation. Wet's lips. Very conceptual.
An installation. Us poor people are stupid and don't get installations. All I see is a heap of trash. This actually calls for a funeral, I think.
You are suggesting we honor the carcass of my former motor carriage?
Aye. Feels deserved, don't you think? Falling in the line of duty like that and all?
What an odd thought. Maybe I should.
Why odd? Our things are a part of our life world. They're made with our human sweat and they share human history. We should care about them as we care about humans. To some extent, at least.
Life world. Someone's been reading up on last century Gotvaldian philosophers. Play it cool now.
Alright, I'm in. But organizing a funeral takes a lot of time and effort, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. You won't even be able to get it out of the water before early June. And where are you going to bury it? Who to invite? What music to play at the wake? Take it from someone who's been through a few funerals. It's easiest to just leave them there and let nature take care of it.
That's all we have time for right now anyway. Come back here in June and see how you feel about it then. It's not like it's going anywhere.
It's a pity we don't get to do more frivolous side activities. I would have really liked that.
Yes, that is a pity. But for now, let's focus on the things we do get to do. Like the murder investigation, for example.
You like the Capri funeral idea?
I was asked to get your signature.
Are you? This says by signing, I agree to living with construction noise. What exactly is the Union building?
Everart's planning to turn some of the village into a youth center.
What a nice idea. Wouldn't have thought that.
She sounds incredulous about the niceness of the idea.
But what exactly?
That Everart and the Union have nice plans for anything. I thought they only cared about themselves. Well, I guess Union members have children too.
And those members have a vote when electing the head of the local chapter.
I'm not sure. So here's my dilemma here, folks. Let me be real with you. I'm not sure if the Union is entirely cool in building a youth center in the abandoned fishing village. I don't know how to feel about aiding and abetting that. But on the other hand, like, it's the if it was like, you know, Wild Pines or some megacorp, that'd be different. Then it'd be like, well, fuck those people. But the union is, you know, on the one hand, they are local and they are a union, which is cool. It's working class folks. But on the other hand, they represent ultimately the interests of people working at the company. And these people aren't involved with the company whatsoever. And it seems like they're getting very little say in it. And like, I could maybe fake it, but I need that lead from Everard. And I know that with the last time, he checked to make sure that I actually did the thing he asked of me. Union may be bad. Oh, great. On second, shit. Maybe don't sign the papers.
Aye, if you say so. Probably better that way. I mean, who likes construction noise?
None of them are good guys. I'll continue to think about that. Oh, great, thanks.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
I found this jacket, but it's filthy. Could you wash it from me?
I can wash it for you, but it's going to take about a half an hour. Think you can stay put for that long?
Sure, I don't have any more pressing engagements, I said while looking over at Kim.
I could use a breather. It's been another track and field day.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll wait.
Well, hand it over then, and I'll see what I can do.
Wash, wash, wash. Wash, wash, wash. Wash, 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 wash. Wash, 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 wash. Wash, 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 wash. We're washing all the bird shit out of that jacket. It was Idiot Doom Spiral's jacket.
Must say, I'm proud of this one. It's pretty nice underneath all that filth. I hope you take better care of it than its last owner.
I was also asked to get your signature.
Eh? What's this about? Come now, I can't read all this scribble. Tell me what it says.
Everard wants to turn part of the village into a little youth center.
Huh. I might be half blind, but it looks like part of the village is gonna be a street. The best part. The part we need to get out of our houses.
Ah.
Have you asked Lillian about this? I won't even consider signing till I know she's on board.
Oh, so it's not part of the fishing village. It is the most usable part of the fishing village, making the rest of the fishing village useless. So yeah, literally on top of the fucking fishing village. Maybe it's good I didn't get that signature. Oh yeah, how's this fancy washed jacket? This windbreaker is like a protective cocoon, placing the wearer's torso into a pocket universe where wind, water, and dirt and fire cannot harm them. Huge writing, 100% synthetic, is proudly displayed on the chest. It lets absolutely no air through. Warning, item is not actually fireproof.
Tequila Sunset.
Okay, here's your jacket, fresh washed.
My jacket?
Yeah, the one you had me clean the seagull shit off of.
A look of consternation crosses the man's face. He looks at you, then at his bottle, then back at you.
What the fuck are you talking about, Tequila?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Rosemary, what the fuck is Tequila talking about?
Oi, that's the jacket you stole 2 weeks ago. From the kid who was making it with his gal on the beach.
Oh.
That's disgusting. I've never done anything like that in my life. You're both delusional. Found. That's medium concept stuff.
It becomes abundantly clear to you how this man managed to lose his keys, business, friends, and girlfriend. I'm calling it. It's neurological.
Your loss. I'm keeping the jacket for myself.
That shit is so medium concept, I wouldn't touch it with a stick. But yeah, okay. I'm sure it looks great on you.
It's an okay jacket. If you're okay, let's step aside for a second. I have something I want to talk about.
Yes?
I've been meaning to have a little chat with you about your sense of style.
My style? What about it?
It's, well, a little eclectic, don't you think? How would you even describe what you're wearing?
Eclectic is for pop music with indigenous percussion. You're a sartorial maverick.
Superstar casual.
Well, I can't say it doesn't fit you. Still, you might try branching out a little. You know the expression, the clothes make the man. The right outfit in the right situation can make all the difference in the world.
Okay, you're a sharp-dressed man. We could be style buddies.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, detective.
Oh,
A
breakthrough.
smile.
Anyway, we should probably get back to the case. Let's go.
Coach physical instrument. Wait, how did you know all those hammer throw techniques? How do you know how to hold a discus? Or the world youth record in discus? Something doesn't add up here. This mushy thing between your ears didn't know the name of the city you're in, but it comes loaded with trivia about the correct chin position of a shot put ball. Could it be that? Shut up, namby-pamby. This train of thought ends abruptly. It's leg day. Straighten your rhombus muscle. It's shirts versus skins. Take your shirt off, Namby. Your skins.
Oh boy. Bonuses. +2 physical instrument. If shirt slot empty. Oh. -1 encyclopedia. Facts are for binoclards. Well, if that's the case, maybe we need to remove our shirt. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god! Yeah. Yeah! Yeah! I am an officer of the law. Oh yeah, can we travel back to open that ice cream machine now? I would like to open that ice cream machine now. Do I have any skill points? No. A cellar window. People's feet shuffling by on the street.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner.
Oh, I
and an
need more
electric
skill
freezer.
points.
The ice around it slowly melting.
Those interfacing gloves on.
This orange machine.
I really do need to level that shit up. Okay. Fuck. Let's look at that body again. Can we glean anything else from it?
The bear's eyes are still glowing red. It's guarding over the freezing corpse hidden inside its belly.
Oh, and I'm still thinking about homosexual underground. Still got that to work out. Let's head to the church. What was that little nod? Some kind of a bunker up this way. We can put away the pry bar now.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. Very low, 3%. Cannot be retried. Ugh. Could have been a lead. I figured there'd be old school guns in there, but no dice. Up here? This relay tower coordinates boat traffic in the bay. Barely. Nothing really up here. Do I have to do anything with these other traps? Hold on. Oh no, there's still locusts in there.
All the traps are stopped now.
Cool. Can I travel from here? No, I can't. I have to be down by the church to initiate fast travel. It's weird because there's really no, like... There's no, like, fast travel points in this game. It's just kind of like, oh yeah, you're kind of near the church. You can travel now. It's fine. Ooh. White polo shirt. +1 rhetoric, -1 empathy. This shirt looks worn and smells a bit. You can't help but wonder, who would leave it stuffed in a tear container? What kind of man would even wear a polo shirt? This might be one of life's mysteries that will never be solved. +1 rhetoric. What's polo anyway? -1 empathy. No, really, what the hell is polo? Okay. Okay, now travel back to the waterfront. Head back into the Whirligan Rags. Where's Moral?
Hello, dear. It's good to see a familiar face.
I restocked the empty trap. Where's Moral?
Thank you for doing that, dear.
Her smile is weary. Her earlier ebullience has left her.
Morel still isn't feeling well. I convinced him to stay at Gary's to get some rest. I'm afraid the cold has really gotten to him.
It's probably for the best. It's awfully cold out there in those reeds.
I'm sorry, dear. You've had to drudge through them so many times. Such is field work. A young person's game, as they say.
Her voice is shaky. What is going on here?
So, who's going to check the traps?
Morel will eventually, or we'll talk Gary into going back out, perhaps.
The lieutenant stares at his shoe, caked in mud. He doesn't say anything.
Something tells me it's up to me again.
No, you don't have to do that. Enough of this fool's errand. Morel will do it. Or Gary. You have work to do. I've wasted enough of everyone's time.
Be real. Gary is not going to help with this.
Once more, onto the breach then.
That really is too much, sweetie. Thank you for your dedication, but I can see you're coming down with a cough yourself.
Very strange. Why is she not letting you do this? It's like she's given up.
Lena, what's wrong? You seem different.
Different? How?
You're not telling me the whole story.
I'm not. It's not that.
What is it?
It's a strange feeling. I haven't really told this to anyone, but you are a police officer. Do you ever wonder if some lovely story from your childhood is just that? A story? Or a
Oh no,
dream?
she's starting to doubt herself.
Hunching her shoulders now. She seems even smaller than she is. Like a sad young girl.
Seeing the Insulindian phasmid was just a story I used to tell people. I didn't really think about whether it was real or not.
But Moral told me he'd seen it. You also told me.
Morel's so proud of it. He always tells everyone.
A terrible sting in the heart. Regret.
You seem to really believe it happened. Doesn't that count for something?
No, sweetie. There's more to it than that. Morel was so eager to believe my story was evidence of the phasmid's existence. That I'm some queen of the cryptozoologists. That. And for years, his belief made me believe too. But now, we're both getting old, and he's still working himself sick out in those reeds looking for it. But what if I was just wrong? I think I was.
The lieutenant opens his notebook, but doesn't write anything.
Oh my god. First, tell her that her marriage hasn't been a lie. Yo. This is an incredible thing to put in front of you. That's a 28% chance. That's really not that good. And if I fuck it up, then what if she gets, like, divorced or something? That'll be my fault. Thing is, you're not sure you made it up either.
I'm not sure of anything. Sometimes I still see it, you know. The real memory. Not the memory of the memory, but it's so hard to tell the two apart. Either way, I should go. Poor Morel is running a fever, and I need to get him home to Jamrock before we overstay our welcome with Gary.
Are you sure you don't need help getting to Gary's?
Oh no, thank you, but I can get there on my own. This old thing is gas-powered. And then a taxi home. It's not so bad.
You do that. I'll check the traps one more time.
Really?
Oh, sweetie. Please don't get stuck on a dream. Take it from me and Morel.
Can I have your address, just in case there's news?
Okay. It's 1113 Tabernacle Road. Jamrock, but...
A sigh. She doesn't think you'll need it.
The rest of it is pretty grim. Thanks for bringing some light.
You're welcome, sweetie. I'm glad it helped you, even though it turned out to be a
waste of time. A dream. A lie. A fool's hope. Say her lips moving in silence. Like that, she dries off. The gas engine sputters quietly as she gets to the doors, then pushes them open. Outside, it's snowing.
We should go too.
Depressing. Hey, man.
Again?
The man.
Never mind.
Trying to get a good picture of your jacket, no doubt.
Oh, he likes my jacket. My ex-coworker likes my jacket. That's great. Geralt!
Hey, was there something you needed?
No. No, nothing new. Hey, man.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Titus. Me and Everett talked. He promised you'd cooperate.
Oh, so you went and talked to my mommy, and now she's making me play with you. Is that it, lawman?
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You're gonna go and tell on us?
Very mature, guys. Everett sent word, right?
Yeah, I heard him. The fuck do you think I'm doing here? You'd have your ass handed to you if it wasn't for the boss man's word. Let me state this very clearly, capo. Hello, officer. I'm Titus Hardy, and these are my boys. Hardy boys. How may we assist you?
But having Everard back you up like that did seem to have some effect.
Oh, good. Still low. Do I have any clothes that I can wear? Do I have any authority clothes? -1 authority. -1 rhetoric. -2 authority. Plus -1 empathy. +1 pain threshold. Or fair. Encyclopedia. -1 authority. A lot of negative authority. Not a lot of positive authority. I do wish you could sort these by what stats were tied to them. Nothing. Nothing helps with authority. Okay, well, you know what? You only live once. Titus!
Looks like the circus.
Yeah, the clowns and the circus and shit.
Clowns are still here.
Honk honk. That's me. I'm the clown. Anyways, I will establish authority now, thank you. I will establish good... Yeah, whoa! Shit!
Swearing. Drink.
Ooh!
Tobacco. Does this look familiar?
Where have I seen this before?
You believe the place was called Precinct 41. It was also filled with
Holy shit!
men sitting on desks.
I have fucked around with these guys enough times that I'm about to find out in a positive way. I get it, Titus. You guys really are the authority around here.
Oh.
You must be. You're just like real cops. Drinking beer and sitting around with your dicks in your hand.
You've got a problem with beer now.
Not quite there yet. Push on.
No, I'm also a big fan of beer. And jerking off instead of helping people.
You saying we don't help people? I've been doing this job for 10 years. Martinez was a dump before we put this outfit together.
They don't know, man. They weren't here. We had 3 shootings a week, kids dead, fucking graffito everywhere. You cops haven't shown up since the 30s.
Congratulations on the graffiti removal. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties while there's a rape victim.
So what? What do you want from me? We took care of that fuck.
Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick.
It's not about who did it. It's about the victim. She needs help.
Titus?
She stops mid-sentence. That's it. You got him. He's going to give it up, but on his terms.
You wanna help her, cop? Fine. I'm gonna let you help her, but you treat her with respect. If you don't, if you question her, harass her, a freight train of pain, buddy.
What is her name?
Glacia, I'm on due. She's staying here in the whirling in rags, a real pretty one. Silvery jumpsuit, blonde. That's I'm on due with an O-U.
Shit. The girl.
Oh.
The girl upstairs.
Oh no.
That can't be her. Remember what you said to her? You told her you want to have.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh god. That's fucking brutal. Low said I don't remember being a cop, said I don't remember reality, said I want to have fuck with you, said I'm apocalypse cop. Oh my god. Miss Orange disco dancer.
Sure, why not? You've probably seen her around.
Glacia Amandu. Ooh.
You inexplicably.
How the fuck did I win that? Oh my god.
But no one notices. Your spine is too damn straight. None of these people would ever suspect you've met her.
What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm gonna try that fucking door next. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Normal. Try to forget this little hiccup.
Wow. What was her relationship with the mercenary?
Relationship? There was no fucking relationship. He raped her. That's their relationship.
Was like that karaoke incident all over again. Like some of the other girls he was harassing.
Okay, enough. All of this is irrelevant to your stated investigation.
When did the rape happen?
He did it before we killed him. He's not gonna do it again. So what does it matter?
It would help if we establish a timeline.
All right. 2 weeks, maybe? I don't know. I need another beer.
Here you go, boss.
What is your relationship with her?
I know her.
How well do you know her?
A small twitch in the corner of Kim's mouth. He has a hunch about what knowing means.
Well enough, Copper. We partied. She's been here for a few months.
He tries to make it sound real casual, but the muscles on his neck tighten.
So she's not from around here.
You mean Revachol? Nah. Our Miss Aranye disco dancer is an immigrant or a drifter of some sort, been staying over here over the winter.
Don't you give her any more trouble. She's just had some bad luck, that's all.
Shut up, Angie. She doesn't need your help.
Titus gives them both a look. They fall silent.
You said you partied. What did you mean?
What do you think I meant?
Sex, drugs, and karaoke?
Yes, yes, and no. Got something to say about it?
So you're saying the two of you were close?
No, we just fucked. That's all. I'm not gonna give you any details if that's what you're after. So put your dick away.
He's doing a good job here. A commendable performance of I don't give a shit.
I think I know her.
You don't know her.
Psst. You're wrong, I do.
Not the way I do.
Well, thank you. We'll talk to her.
Remember what I said. Freight train of pain.
I'm gonna take off. Well, shit. Let's go talk to Miss Amadou.
The door is closed.
I don't know how I passed those checks. I really fucking don't. I usually don't have good luck with shit like this. I feel like some scales have been tipped in one direction and they're about to tip hard in the other direction, but we'll see. Knock, knock.
Who is it?
Tired. Controlled.
This is the police. Can we come in?
Come on up. The door is open. I'm drying my hair.
Sounds like it's coming from upstairs somewhere. You could snoop around before going up.
8% egg, that's what they call me. While this outfit rules, let's get on something like that isn't this to talk to this woman. Something kind of like something vaguely friendly here and not completely batshit. Yeah, there we go. That. Do we have anything that boosts empathy? That's fair. All of them are pretty batshit, but you know. Oh yeah, the shoes. Keep the pants on. Well, brown pants. Dress shirt. Trying to dress like a normal person. This is very hard. Oh, and the gloves. The gloves are kind of weird. Yeah, this almost looks like a normal person. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I still look like I ran blindfolded through a thrift shop, but, you know, it's something I could say. I could, like, talk to a person and have a serious conversation with them and not look completely unhinged. I already told a woman, like, that her husband died while I was wearing the whole kimono outfit and shit, so. Piles of dirty clothes. A woman's. Hotel bill calculations. Looks like she's had an extended stay. Oh. She's made around 4 months of payments for this room. Actually, maybe I should put on my... Yeah, +2 encyclopedia. That's good. You see the yard below. The corpse is no longer there.
This medicine cabinet is full of wares. Sheets of pills, haphazardly stacked, one on top of the other. There's also a toothbrush somewhere in there.
Look at the toothbrush.
It's been used quite a lot, but not for scrubbing blood off towels, or anything else interesting, it seems. It's clean of chemical odors too, just some dried toothpaste on the handle.
Look at the medications.
Pharmaceuticals line the shelves, sheet upon sheet of pill bottle next to pill bottle. Acetylic acid, APAP, eye drops, blood thinners.
There's quite the collection in here.
Anything of note?
Search the bottles.
Pill bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol, histoperidol, something in a foreign language you can't read. Behind them, an unusually shaped nasal spray. Its label reads, Nacra. Nacra, this is used to treat opioid overdoses. Always handy to have around.
Nacra, opioid antagonist.
Interesting. That's used for diamorphine overdoses.
Search the pill sheets.
Among some foreign, probably Messinian or Gotwaldian, marked red blister packs you find. What do you find? This is going to take a little know-how.
Oh. But I know I have outfits that help me with electrochemistry. Hold on. I have to look like an idiot again real quick. There it is. The disco-esque blaze pants help me with electrochemistry. Well, you know, I like to role play. I like to at least lean into it a little bit. And these are still vaguely normal pants. They match the blazer, I guess. Oh, but these also have high electrochemistry. One savoir-faire, or -1 reaction speed. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, okay. Man, I look like I'm on the way to Napa Valley or some shit. Okay.
This medicine cabinet is stocked.
Oh yeah, hi. There we go. See, that makes a lot of difference.
And a bright
hey,
with Preptide stamped on it in sunny, happy letters. Jackpot, baby. That's the stuff you're looking for. Your palms begin to sweat just holding that little plastic container.
What's so exciting about this orange bottle?
It's speed, man. Just what you were looking for. They call it dextroamphetamine and talk about psychological disorders. But what we're seeing here is some scientifically advanced trucker speed.
Lieutenant, I also see a brand called Preptide.
Preptide, a euphemism for pharmaceutical amphetamine. Prescription speed.
The fuck are you waiting for? Let's get super fucking preppy.
No. No, just take it in plain sight.
The lieutenant looks toward the door as if he didn't see you pilfer.
Oh, what?
Sweet Preptide.
No, it's evidence.
He did, though. He totally did.
Oh, no.
Should have kept it sub rosa. Who cares, man? Who cares what the stiff thinks? Here comes the afterburner. Just put it in your sweaty little hand now.
Ugh. I was getting it as evidence. I wasn't getting it to do it. I'm straight edge right now. It's fine. Oh my god. Well, I have a skill point, so let me put it into physical instrument. I can try that ice cream machine thing after this. Ugh. Kim, you gotta understand. I'm not a bad person. I'm not on the drugs. I'm on the straight and narrow. I had a full fucking oblivion wipeout this past weekend, and I'm ready to turn over a new leaf. The bed has been hastily made.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo.
Run your finger across the surface of the glass.
Smooth as ice. There are spots of mud and rain on the outside, even smudges. But the surface of the window is clear from the inside. No chips, no hairline fractures. Following your lead, the lieutenant leans in closer to inspect the surface.
This window was recently replaced.
Looks like it, yes.
Oh, we're on the roof! The smell of cigarette smoke in the air. Astra menthol. Cold coffee in an ashtray that looks like a hedgehog. Look, a handful of dried white wildflowers.
Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises them from the roof, picking them up in the air.
Move your hand fast!
The wind brushes
Oh, shit.
the roof. They're gone.
Get ready for a lot of text. Okay. What's this?
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
Where does this lead to?
Lieutenant Yefreta, it is not the first closed door we found in this building. There is also your mysterious blue kitchen door.
Do you think it's important?
I don't know. The further we get, the more this building seems to be tied to the case. The vigilantes, the cadaver, and a number of people connected to the case are in or around this building. This door is part of it. It's not unimportant.
See? The main investigation and the door below are merging into a stereo investigation.
I hate it when that happens.
Push.
It's barred from the inside. You hear the bar rattle in the brackets. Sounds like it's heavy, too. Very sturdy. Must be something valuable inside to go through the trouble of protecting it. The door is very sturdy indeed.
Well, I'm not going to just smash through it while I have somebody to talk to here. I'll do it after I talk to her.
Welcome to the roof.
Her hair is still slick from the shower. Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body, built long and lean.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
Nice view you've got here.
It's much nicer now.
Where the dead body used to hang, clearly visible from the roof, but no longer.
Thank you for that, officers. Truly.
There is something in her light brown eyes, a sadness, when she thinks about the death of that man.
You mentioned a cleaning lady. I think I need one.
Oh yes. Legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there.
Disco Infernum.
They also say that's why the cleaning lady quit. Because of the infernum.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi. I'm a detective from Precinct 57. I see you've already met my colleague.
Have I ever? This is the fabled cop of the apocalypse.
That's me! Dude! That's me!
His arrival is a sign of the end times. All this will come crashing down in mere days.
I'm disappointed it's dragging out like this. What a farce.
I know. What now?
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man down there. The people who put him there have asked us to talk to you.
Huh. I see.
What could she be thinking of? It's hard to say. Her shoulders are relaxed, her eyes on the cigarette.
What is your name, miss? For the record.
Clausier Amondou.
Same name that Titus gave you. It sounds Oranese, as does her accent.
Clausier Amondou. Clausier Amondou. I'm gonna say it right. Clausier Amondou.
Her birthmarks also signal Oranje. You don't know why, but Oranese girls tend to come speckled with them.
Are you from Oranje?
Right, sir. Vredefort, Republic of Oranje. I guess you could say I am an Oranese expatriate.
What is Oranje?
A bad memory, officer.
Bad memory of what?
Of lilacs and lightning. Parks, glass. Duraluminium. Vredefort is a conference city. It's always autumn there. And night. At least it was for me.
What's so bad about that?
Nothing. If you're no longer there.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
What do you do, miss? What is your specialization?
Something stupid.
What's that?
Oranese lit.
Oranjese lit?
Oranese literature. It's what I studied at the university.
What is Oranjese literature about?
Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Oranese. All national literatures are... Only the name of the nation changes.
If that's true, then Revacholian lit would fit you like a glove.
Oranjese lit. What do you do with it?
Nothing. I do nothing with it.
Cool.
It's not very cool, but what can you do?
Could we take a look at your passport, please?
I'm afraid you can't, officer.
Why is that?
Because it's buried in a sealed plastic bag at an undisclosed location on the coast, along with cash and airline tickets.
Thank you for your candor. Why?
They say so in your tourist brochure. Keep travel documents away from your person when west of the river.
How do I know you've told us your real name?
If I were to lie to you, I would come up with a more mainstream name than Clausia Mondu. It's a weird name.
She seems to be telling the truth, sire.
Okay, then.
Okie dokie.
If any of this made her nervous, it certainly doesn't show in her expression or her movements.
Thank you. That's it, for the record.
The record. So official.
Nice room you've got here.
Yeah. It's pretty deluxe.
What are you doing here in the whirling in rags?
I'm wintering.
How long have you been staying here?
About 4 months. I came in November.
The bills downstairs concur.
Why here?
Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol?
Here in the whirling.
Because it's the funkiest building in Martinez. And because all the other buildings are bombed to hell.
That window is new.
It is.
The lieutenant makes a note in his notebook. He finds the answer unsatisfying.
Where does that door lead to?
I have no idea, officer.
You have quite the collection of prescription drugs down there.
Thank you. I've put a lot of time and effort into it.
Technically, possession of narcotics is legal in Revachol, but you should still reprimand her.
It was quite impressive. How did you amass such a hoard?
With money, sir. It's not exactly the anti-star size caboodle I intend for it to be one day, but it's getting there.
The anti-star is, or was, a Vespertine rock and roll star who liked to do drugs. He did so many drugs, he eventually mutated into a corpse.
Wow! That's amazing! You seem to have, among other things, Preptide.
Oh, yes. One of my favorites. It cures many ailments.
Like what?
Like not being able to stay up for 36 hours, not being happy. It cures those ailments. It's just a merit speed molecule, basically.
The collection includes Nacra, an opioid antagonist.
Comes in handy when you've done too many opioids.
Is that something that happens to you often, miss?
Better safe than sorry.
This is even worse if I tell her I took it, though, right? This is even worse. I don't have an option to give it back to her. I feel bad now. I shouldn't have took her speed. She had to pay for it. Man. I mean, yeah, I like, ooh, moral, tusk, tusk, but also like, man, that was a thing she paid for. And, I don't know. Shouldn't, like, I don't know. It just felt like a dick thing to do. I wish I had known that was just, like, for you and not for evidence. Anyways, that's all as far as that goes, then.
Very funky.
I have other questions for you.
Okay.
Watching herself reflected in the bedroom window, tall and sparkling and draped in smoke.
I noticed your room is close to mine. I have a personal question.
Yes. You're just one room away. Very personal.
Good, yes. This means she could have heard something, like what you were doing before you blacked out.
Were you in Sunday night? I need to know what I did before I lost my memory.
You do not need to know that. What you need is to ask normal police questions, like...
Get a grip, he thinks. At least do your personal stuff when I'm not here.
They tell us you were raped.
It's a bit early in the morning for raped, isn't it?
It's 3:30 p.m., ma'am. Although, no time of day is a good time of day to talk about this kind of thing.
She sounds positively buoyant, vivacious, totally unbothered.
Actually, it's already afternoon.
Is it? It is afternoon. Time flies, man.
So were you?
Yeah. I'm gonna go with not raped. I don't want to say that shit about him.
By him, she must mean the victim.
Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, you know, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more, rapeable.
By they, she means the Hardy Boys.
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted?
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier.
Titus asked you to spice things up for us?
Pretty much.
Warming them.
What did happen between you and the victim?
We partied.
What kind of partying? The kind I do?
With all due respect, sir, I think we partied a little harder than that.
Harder than this? I didn't know it was physically possible.
Oh, it is. You're still alive.
Fair point.
What did you do when you partied?
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him.
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex.
Were feelings involved?
A little. The drugs were good enough, and we did enough of them.
How did you two meet?
Downstairs, at the bar. He was on some sort of assignment, a military man, as you probably know. Had a cool, scary scar.
When was this?
A month ago? Something like that.
What could you tell me about him? Name, eyes, age?
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him. Like he is now. I can't talk about his, I don't know, hair.
I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later.
It must have been hard for you, seeing him there.
Oh, yes. I've had a great view. From the roof, out of the bathroom window, in my dreams.
You called us, the RCM.
Yes.
Jackpot.
The call reporting the hanging? That was you?
I made it. And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone. In Martinez, they call it snitching.
Reporting crimes is confidential in Ravachol, miss.
The caller's voice was... Before we go on, if it's snitching, then why do it?
Because I couldn't handle it anymore. None of these people called. He just kept hanging there. Then they started stripping him.
The caller's voice was disguised.
I didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little.
Nicked it how?
With nail clippers. And I diverted some radio fuzz into the cold wire.
So, she's God's mystery.
Oh. And in the process, you broke the landline downstairs.
Did I? Fuck. I didn't mean to. I had no idea what I was doing.
Jigsaw falling into place. This is satisfying. Good catch. I appreciate the symmetry. Still, that's pretty clever tampering. Simple and clever. Crossing the lines like that.
Seems like you had some idea. That was nifty.
Thanks.
She looks a bit like a little girl who's just been complimented on her bike repair skills.
Why go through all the trouble?
I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk, too. I was probably afraid the union was listening in. Locals say they have ears in the wires.
Thank you for making the call, miss. It was the right thing to do.
I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, he'd still be hanging there.
Are you sure you weren't raped?
I'm 89% sure.
So you're not entirely sure?
You know how it is.
Do you?
Do I?
Maybe you don't.
There are numerous cigarette burns on those silvery scales. Easy to see now that you're closer.
In conclusion, officer, I'm gonna go with a mild to medium not raped here.
It sounds like something happened and you don't want to acknowledge it.
Let me make this 100% clear then, officer. I was not sexually assaulted. Would I be as flippant if I had been?
What did they hang him for if not rape?
He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing. But you probably know all about it.
And his role in this strike was what?
I think he was in a security detail. He was ex-military, worked for Wild Pines, and against the Union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean. But I understood it was dangerous.
And they lynched him for it?
She nods.
Why was there a bullet in his head?
Bullet? They shot him too?
I'm not picking up on any theatercraft here, sir. The pause is sincere.
They stripped his clothes and they shot him?
You mean after they hanged him?
I'm confused, sorry.
So am I. Were you aware that he had also been shot, miss?
Things are starting to go a little over my head here. I thought he was hanged. I was not present when they did it. I don't know what happened. I just know what they told me. And Sylvie, the bartender.
This is beginning to get confusing for you too, and we don't like that. Where was she last Sunday night?
Where were you when this happened?
Cowering. I was cowering downstairs with Sylvie.
How do the Hardy Boys know you?
They're frequent guests. Downstairs, they have a booth for union members. They're probably down there now.
And how did you meet?
Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter.
Did you party?
A little, yeah.
Like you partied with the deceased?
No, not as hard.
I'm sorry to have to ask this, but have you had a physical relationship with any of the Hardy Boys?
I have.
Which one?
Which ones, sir? I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously. But as I said, it's been a long winter.
Thank you for telling us all of this, miss.
She breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weariness. The air on the roof feels humid.
Should we head by downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss there.
I had something else. Before we go, A little thing.
She nods. Silvery cigarette fumes disappear into her mouth.
Yeah, I might as... Oh, volition. I have stuff. Well, I have volition on now. Yeah, look her in the eye.
She looks
Oh my god, fuck!
slowly. The triangles of her face.
See, my good rolls earlier ran out on me.
Don't worry. We will protect you from her beauty. We will consult you through the reefs and sounds of her persona. We will see through deceits. You are shielded. You are wise. You are advised. There are muscles on long white bones that line her limbs, just below the silver jumpsuit. Miss Oranje Disco Dancer, you want to put your hand on her back and feel it arch.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Avert your eye. What is happening?
Nothing. Just time passing. Don't worry. Anything out of the ordinary and you would be notified. Air moves in your windpipe. Your heart beats. You're a detective. Get back to detecting.
Avert your eyes.
The strange moment ends. It was brief, no longer than 2.2 seconds.
Okay. Woman, look at me. Let's turn to this later, miss.
I'll be here until 11 p.m., drinking coffee, most likely.
Ah. Drugs. Okay. What did I need to break open this door? Physical instrument. Well, you know what? You know what's great for a physical instrument is taking off a shirt. Ma'am, you'll forgive me for just a moment. I need to remove my shirt and kick this fucking door in. I simply need to know what's going on. Very crucial, very important.
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
Watch this fucking rocket take off, baby. Oh my god.
You kick it, gung-ho style. Entering the premises style. But the door fails to respect the force. All you hear is the bar rattling inside, laughing at you.
Ow.
All right, let's trash the place.
Let's not.
My leg. Oh, hey, Kim. What's up?
Looks like we have more to discuss with those so-called Hardy boys. Half their reasoning just went out the window.
You think this will make them cooperate?
Nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Her decision to not corroborate their story was definitely not part of the plan.
Why did she tell us all that?
What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it.
I'm not sure she had to lie. I wouldn't have known.
If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her.
Something is off here.
You think so? She seemed forthcoming. Unusually so. Being forthcoming about some things is a good way to obscure other things. The best liars are always forthcoming. Anyway, we should move. I suspect our investigation will bring us back here soon enough.
Yes? What is it?
Did you hear that? Did you hear me sing last night? Did you like it?
That was pretty good, Harry. Wasn't it, Jean?
Huh, that was. Yeah, that was absolute shit, if you want my opinion. Drunken shit. Haven't wanted anything to end this badly since I had cluster headaches.
I don't think you were a very good partner, sir.
Horrible. Truly horrible. I beg of you, don't ever subject anyone to this torture again. I mean, seriously, you need to...
Jean, it's not right. Don't make it worse and...
Oh, good question. Can I put her drugs back? I'll check that out after this conversation.
She actually did.
Are you with him?
Of course I'm with him. Why do you ask?
He's an asshole.
You're an asshole. You know what? Maybe we're both assholes.
Please, let's not turn this into another exchange, okay?
Look, something is really bugging me. Are we or are we not from the same police station?
God damn it, you leave her alone. Keep your weird bullshit to yourself and be professional for once, for fuck's sake.
Can I actually help you with something?
Yes, of course. Preposterous. I mean, you would remember if they were, right? Who forgets their squad mates? That's not possible.
Okay, goodbye. Hurry up, Kim. We're the police and we need to give a woman her drugs back. We need to do a good deed for the day, Kim. Kim, I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight without knowing that she had access to her sweet, sweet speed.
This medicine cabinet is stocked with
drugs. Oh, no, I don't. I can't give it back. Well, okay. Never mind. I'll make it up to her somehow. Oh yeah, hey Gert. I found out who cut the phone line.
Hey, was there something you need?
No, never mind. I don't like you anyways. I'm not gonna snitch. Martinez doesn't like snitches. Liz!
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
Fine. I got something to say to Titus, though. Like, he's telling a bunch of bullshit.
What is it now?
Honk honk, it's me, Bozo, the clown, your favorite guy!
Starting from the right.
Oh no, I already did this. I clicked on that by accident.
In Villa Labos, and then the M in the far corner. Standard working boot. Steel reinforced toes. Size 44. 40-something. Non-alcoholic beverage in hand. You squint. Is that a plectrum?
Where?
On his neck. Forget it. It's not important.
A plectrum? Like a guitar pick?
Let's call this one the musician.
Yeah.
Size 41. In the middle. Awful smell. In conclusion. Exactly.
The fuck is with you, fella?
Lassie says she wasn't raped.
Fuck. I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
Uh-oh.
For the record, Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore, nor did he say anything about trusting her.
Oh, shut up and stay out of this, Liz. He raped her. He was out of his fucking mind. You have no idea.
She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the traumatic experience. She's shutting down, and she doesn't fucking trust you.
Elizabeth has to defend these guys. That sucks.
Yeah, she's crazy, you know. A crazy bitch. You know the type. She's fucked up.
She's an alleged rape victim, sir.
This is a diversion. Stay on track.
Cut the bullshit. She told me the truth.
Lawman, I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you. I fucking told you not to push her. And you went and pushed her. I am gonna fucking...
Titus Hardy! Everett personally sent me to take care of this. If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you, Titus Hardy, are going to be buried. Am I understood?
Yeah, get him, Liz.
When she's angry, she emphasizes the S. It gives her voice a strangely hypnotic quality. Her lips barely move as she speaks. Frankly, it's a bit terrifying.
Look, Copper. We know that that fuck was a rapist and a killer. We got him confessing to it on tape.
Yeah? That's wild, because I have a tape player with me on my person right now.
Show it to him, T. What's the harm, right?
We can check that quickly.
Listen to this shit, and then come back and tell me the soldier of the apocalypse was an innocent man.
Another apocalyptic actor in town? This is their last play, this tape. Their story is in tatters, a mess. It might be nice to listen to, but at this point, you don't need to.
Why should I care about the tape? You lied to me.
You don't care about evidence. The fuck are you a cop for, then?
Pigs, T. They don't care about getting the truth. They care about getting convictions. They are fucking keeping a score on their bulletin boards.
I won't be on your bulletin board. If you don't listen to the tape, we got nothing to talk about.
There's a lot of questions. If you ask them now, they'll just keep bringing up the tape. Listen to it, and they'll have nothing to hide behind.
So what's on this tape?
What's on it? We call it the door gun a mega mix. You'll know why once you listen to it.
Where did you get this tape?
You think we go into this shit deaf and dumb? You RCM aren't the only ones who know how to bug people. There's no university degree for that.
So you bugged them. How?
We have machines. We're in logistics. How do you think a harbor works? It's advanced stuff.
Understood? You've listened in on their communications. How long?
Since way before their chief started taking swing lessons.
Things got nice and quiet after that.
Which one of you is doing this advanced radio work, then?
It's not advanced. You just hold up in a coop all day, writing down what they say. It gets hot as hell in there.
Don't put yourself down, Angus. It's important work.
Yeah, man. You're like a radio genius or something. Those notes are some in-depth stuff. Indexes and shit.
Where can I listen to this?
I'm sure we can find a tape player.
Where can I listen to this? Why don't you try shoving it up your ass, genius?
Yeah, play it with your ass, cocksucker.
I'm sure we can find a tape player. It's not a problem.
Hey, I'm gonna do that. I have a tape player, and I will play it on my ass. That's enough.
Tape, lawman. Compliments of Titus Hardy.
Fine, I'll listen to it.
You do that. Oh, and keep it. Maybe you'll need a reminder of human ugliness someday.
I'm gonna take off now. A magnetic tape acquired from Titus Hardy. It supposedly holds a recording of the Mercenary Task Force radio communications recorded via a decryption station. Not a good omen. Requires a boombox to play.
The portal reel is just what you needed.
We can listen to it right here while staring them in the eyes.
A satisfying click. The tape is rooted behind the magnetic reader.
Play the tape, tape player.
You push, command set, and the tape starts spinning. Violent static and machine sounds fill the air.
Glad I picked up the boombox.
This isn't Revachol. This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants.
Ugh.
The harbor. That's the son of a Kvalson crane.
He's right.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the Apocalypse style. Kill shit. Dogs and chickens too. Gonna run a room, Cordy. A real nice room. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking done. I'm done mentally. I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter. You know, the dance a whore upstairs. Do it Kohoi style. Never did get that taste out of my mouth.
Hmm.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arrête on your porter reel. The tape stops spinning.
What was that at the very end? Silence?
End of recording.
What do you think?
It seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls.
I agree. He also sounded inebriated.
Still.
There's more going on here than we know.
Who's this Corty?
One of the other mercenaries, I think. The one he was talking to. A friend of his?
What's Kohoy?
A village on the Samaran Isola, in South Safre. Grad committed war crimes there, the kind of thing he talks about.
You think he was there?
Who knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an answer. Or maybe Kohoy is just merc talk for atrocity, slaughter.
A symbol of soldier of the apocalypse style conduct in a civil environment.
Okay then, what now?
I think we've got a few more questions for class here, don't you? This seems to contradict her testimony, at least to some degree.
Okay, I guess we're going back upstairs. Oh, we're so close to homosexual underground exploding into our minds. Let me get the ice cream first. That's a good idea. Give her a break. We just talked to her. And also, the ice cream is right across the street. Ice cream, ice cream, ice cream, ice cream, ice cream. I can't level up any more than I already have for physical instrument. I am the strongest I will ever be. I'm so strong. My muscles ripple. My brain explodes with how to do big muscle movements. And I'm not wearing a shirt right now, which means I'm only stronger and stronger, baby. Look at that shit. Yeah. I'm so strong. It's incredible how strong I am. Actually, I need a big pry bar. All right. Here we go. They're under there somewhere, okay?
Still, it has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting.
This is the best this has ever been. Even. Machine unplugged. Even odds. Doing great. Let's try it.
Ice groans.
Oh, shit!
Your giant Gewaltsund
Oh,
until the lid cracks.
oh, we like just made it too. The modifiers helped us there.
Darkness lies inside, but you can faintly make out an object. Intricate and foreign, left there for a sub-zero beauty sleep, a filament memory with the words off-site copy written on its side.
What? No ice cream.
A scoop of ice cream would have been nice, yes.
Can somebody get Kim some ice cream, please? Take the filament memory.
You gently lift the cube from its frosty bedding, careful not to damage it.
We should take it back to Miss Lukanen Kilda as soon as possible. I'm not sure how well unused filaments tolerate room temperatures.
Yes, but aren't you curious to know what's on the precious filament? There's a radio computer upstairs.
Ah, yes. Well, a little look won't hurt. Oh, right, I need to equip the flashlight.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering. The filament slides out of its glow like
Stick
a
that
smooth
in.
drawer. The filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking.
Press play again.
The speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. An old lady greets you. Her voice sounds 100 years old.
Good afternoon. Doctor's accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the offsite copy?
I might have a password for the offsite copy.
Good. Please repeat the password.
After life, death.
No, that's not it.
Maybe it's the second part of the leitmotif you saw on the stained glass window.
After death, life again.
Good. I've unlocked the offsite copy. After ending the call, please press print to access the filament.
Ka-ching.
Nice.
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
That's all for now.
Thank you, and goodbye.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard.
Press play again.
The speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine.
Oh no, never mind.
Please repeat. Thank you.
Tiles on the cube are still
Press print.
Casting the framework in a soft glow. It sounds like something cracks before the piece of paper starts filling up with pure black ink. Something's broken. Machines aren't supposed to behave like this.
Remove the offsite copy.
The filament slides out of its glowing nest.
Read the printout.
The paper is soaked with ink. Its monochrome darkness spanning from margin to margin. It's not possible to make out any information.
Ooh, wait. I have great perception, though.
A single speck of white shines out from the shade. For some reason, the printer decided to spare this one tiny dot of paper.
What happened? It's just covered in ink.
Odd. Something is obviously broken here.
Tear off the printout.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering.
Okay. That's enough. I know about the tiles on the cube still smoldering. Weird. Well, maybe we can ask the technician at the church about that. You can head over there before we go back to ask Miss Oranje about tape. I hope I didn't do anything to the cube. I think the cube is fine. Everything is totally normal. It was like that when I found it. Everything is totally fine. She doesn't know that. She doesn't know I did anything with it. It's fine. Ma'am? Ma'am, I have acquired your cube. Perfectly normal cube here.
What is it?
About the offsite copy you asked me to bring.
Yes?
I brought you the filament.
Thanks. Looks like it's the one.
What's going to happen now?
Now I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it.
What are you even hoping to find?
I have a theory. Lintel was able to divine the location of the anomaly from this broken copy. I want to repeat their calculation, only this time.
Oh.
Watch. What an intricate display of failure.
So she knew it was broken. Okay, I didn't break anything.
The paper starts.
It was broken before I got there.
Soaking it in a gleaming blackness. Not a single line of data stands out. This is wrong. Machines shouldn't behave like that.
Something's very wrong with that filament memory.
Sona doesn't reply. Her hands running over the printout. She's looking for something. For her morning star. Eyes scouring the millimeters.
Here. I found it.
It's that white dot. In the same place I saw it before when I printed it out.
Hold on.
Can I do anything?
Just give me a second. I'm almost...
I've never witnessed a programmer work before.
done. I've got it. I found the location of the anomaly.
Oh my god, congratulations!
Thank you.
So where is it? Where is your 2mm hole in the world?
There. In the swallow.
He points at the other end of the church where a group of water bowls forms a ritualistic arch.
Think you can help me again?
Sure.
I need you to go move those water bowls for me. I need to double-check my calculations.
You like moving things around. Moving things around is calming.
Just walk over to the circle and follow my instructions. Move the third bowl 2 centimeters to the left, and the fourth bowl 5 centimeters to the right. This should do the trick.
Third bowl, 2 centimeters to the left. Hold on, I gotta write this down. This is that kind of like puzzle game shit where it's like, I know if I don't write it down, then I'm gonna fuck things up. Yeah. You should see when I'm playing Signalis. I'm writing like every fucking thing down because I don't know what I'm going to need to remember. Right. Could these wires work as contact microphones? I assume we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So third bowl.
It's awfully silent again.
Oh, they're all the same. Okay.
Turned off the entire world outside those walls. Water inside the bowls stands still. Measurements have been marked down around the bowls. Each chalk-drawn line representing a centimeter on the floor. Oh boy, this is going to be good.
Oh, I didn't need to write that down at all. Third bowl from the left, 2 centimeters away.
It moves like a ghost without creating a single trace of sound.
Fourth bowl from the left, 5 centimeters to the right.
Some water spills out of the bowl, wetting the floor. The lead programmer sends you an encouraging thumbs up from across the hall.
Leave.
Yes, what is it?
I moved the water bowls to the right position, just like you asked. What's next?
Great. Everything should be aligned now.
Miss Know-It-All is hesitating.
What's wrong?
Yeah, nothing. Now the only thing left to do is to unmute the headphones. If we got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes.
Isn't it going to be just silence and nothing else?
I don't know. That's what I'm scared of. I don't know. It could be anything. I mean, what sound does the nothing make? How can you even listen to something that doesn't exist? What if silence is only what surrounds it, but the swallow itself is...
What?
I don't know. I'm just scared. Maybe it's going to be something terrifying. Maybe it's going to tear the world apart.
Like that evil ink that filled the printout, erasing coherence and meaning.
You're overthinking this.
Maybe. Maybe I'm just tired.
It's scary, but we just have to face it.
Yeah. You're right. Let's do it.
The lieutenant takes a step back. And then, nothing. Nothing happens as Sona Lokanen-Kilda presses unmute on her keyboard. Nothing but silence.
Oh.
You can hear some small animal cross the floor in the chancel. It's that quiet in the sanctuary.
Can you hear anything?
She doesn't answer. Her eyes closed and brows knitted together in a state of deep focus, one hand cupping the headphone.
Well?
Damn it.
Come on, did you hear anything?
No, of course not. Nothing happened. Let's move on.
Despite her fear, she was hoping for something extraordinary to take place.
What do you mean nothing happened? Did you find the swallow?
No. No. My hypothesis was wrong. According to this, I should have heard something, if I got the coordinates right. Like I said, silence is only what surrounds it. But this is just another failure. Silence sounds like silence. That's all it is. You can try on the headphones. See if you can hear anything. But don't get your hopes up.
Silence is silence? You're sure there's more to it? This can't be it. You should have a listen.
Yeah, well, guess what? I have huge numbies in perception. Interfacing. I think if I get my perception shoes on, I can percept even harder than previously anticipated. My perception is so fucking good. Yeah, take those shits off. Yeah! If you're not thinking about your shoes, you have more brain power to perceive things. Everybody knows this. Put on the shivers. Let's take those off, actually. Oh, there we go. I'm just putting random shit on right now. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Yes, what is it?
I have the Coldo Mama Dakwa. Very high perception. This is some shit right here.
Everything disappears. You are draped in silence like a drowning man staring into his puny little headspace. And then the pressure changes.
What does it mean?
It feels like flying on an aerostatic, or when your ears pop, or like a subtle difference in the atmosphere, a weather change hanging in the air. What if the sound you're looking for is too low for you to hear it?
Suna, what if we just need a better sound system?
A better sound system? Alright, but where would we get one?
Suddenly, a rhythmic beat permeates the walls, causing a small patch of decorative stucco to crumble onto the wooden floor.
They should really allocate some renovation funds to this place.
No. What they really should do is shut down the disco men for disturbing neighborhood peace.
Yes, but they could help with the speakers.
You mean the speed freaks? Of course, the speed freaks. They have a fantastic sound system. And you think they would help me?
They would if you wouldn't mind them moving in with you.
I guess I could live through a week or two of peaceful coexistence.
Great, I'll go talk to them then.
Sure, let me know how it goes. Thanks, officer.
Right, I'll let you work in peace now. By the way, I've just decided I'm gay.
Homosexual underground. Maybe you should stop obsessing about your own and other people's sexuality. Feels like it's about time to do that. You thought about this for 8 hours? Not only should you stop, you should tell Kim you've stopped obsessing about other people's sexuality too. I'm sure he'd appreciate it. Unless you already got him killed because you were obsessing about your sexuality. There's no way of telling from within your brain. But for your own sake, please say you didn't.
Bonuses. Stopped obsessing about sexuality. No bonuses! There were no bonuses to that whatsoever! I worked so hard to get this fucking thought! Oh my god. Well, I'm just gonna keep it in my cabinet, just because it deserves to be there. Look at all these fucking thoughts we still haven't uncovered. It's so wild. Well, okay, I guess. That's just great. What's even the freaking point of that? Kim?
Yes?
I have big news, Kim. I no longer obsess over my sexuality.
Okay.
I have managed to stop obsessing about my sexuality.
Great. Imagine all the time you'll have for work now. Matter of fact, we should get back to it right now.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Just one thing, though.
What?
Are you part of the homosexual underground?
You didn't stop at all, did you? You are just obsessing about other people's sexuality now.
Yeah, but...
But am I? I'll spare you another 20-hour mind project. Yes, I am. Now let's get back to work.
Pogging in real life!
That's the truth.
Yo! Gay rights! Love fucking wins today! Oh my god, it was all worth it. It was all completely worth it! Woo! It's a good game. Alright, time to talk to the disco man. Maybe games are good. Oh, I should go back and talk to the guy in the Whirling in Rags, too, now that I've officially stopped obsessing over my sexuality. Hello.
Hi again.
Boys.
So, how are things going?
I'm here to talk about the church again.
Yes? What's the deal?
Good news! I managed to convince Suna. She's okay with you guys moving in, but on one condition. She needs your speakers for her project.
We are grateful, Copman. You're an augury of a new era of Nordic dance music.
You're gonna have to share space for a couple of weeks till she gets her research finished.
That's fine. We can manage. And you're still sure about keeping our little side business, right?
Oh, you mean the illegal drug lab. There will be no shady shenanigans in the church, only love and anodic dance music.
Fine. We can make do. It's going to take us a bit to move our stuff inside. A couple of hours, maybe. Come check back later. Let's get moving.
Leave the tent. Tent's gone. That girl's gone too. So when they say check back later, is it already later? Your tent is gone. Yeah, let me go see. Oh, look at all this junk. Hey, wait a minute. That's junk I can use. Hair equip. Glove on. Yeah, let's put a different jacket on too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, looking extremely normal today. Oh no, I can't pick up that bottle. Oh well. It's just hanging out. It's just a little fish. It's in the snow. Snow is just water light. It's fine. Here.
Yeah, it's all set up, man. Can you already imagine 1,000 people in here? 10,000.
He waves his hands in an unbelievably lame, non-hardcore manner.
Ecstatic vibrations, totally transcendent. And I've finished setting up the new compressor too. Now the only thing left to do is the name of the club. Will you do the honors, detective?
Kim, how would you name the club?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't build a club, and I wouldn't name it either.
Kim.
An underground place with no name? Sounds like something the Crabman would say.
We're not going with anything the Crabman would say.
Why not? The Crabman has ideas, Estelle. Ideas from another level of consciousness.
I don't care. I don't like the Crabman, and I don't like his ideas. His ideas are spooky. Next, please.
Estelle, what would you suggest as the name?
How about something simple? Like the club?
Too modern and too ironic. We don't want ironic. We want real. Real and true and beautiful. Like a morning after the rave.
Well, what do you propose as the name, Andre?
The name. Everything I managed to come up with sounds just wrong.
Andre's overthinking it.
Yes, you should do it, detective. It would be good for the signs.
Noid's right. You've helped us so much. It's the right thing to do.
Noid, give me your 2 cents on the issue.
The amnesia.
Like the... I can't remember the name of the club, Amnesia.
Amnesia! It's not amnesia, guys.
Egghead, you must have a lot of ideas.
The place to be!
Yeko Qatar, the zone of ecological catastrophe. That's too morbid, Egg. Got anything else?
Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega! No, it has to be bigger than hardcore. Yes, it has to be even bigger than hardcore to the mega. It has to be bigger than the scene.
Suna, do you have an opinion on this?
I don't.
Good. We have too many opinions anyway.
I think I've come up with a name.
You have? Well, what's the name?
Oh my god. Listen, No Truce with the Furies rules as a fucking club name, but I can't resist a fucking title drop. Why don't you call it Turns to Camera Disco Elysium?
Like that DeLorean word for the world, you mean? Elysium.
But Disco Elysium? Isn't it wacky? Disco's kind of gone, isn't it? Forgotten.
The past is the future, but the future is dead. No, it's beautiful. Beautiful and brave. Like we want it to be.
And short. And memorable.
It's settled then. Everyone welcome to Disco Elysium.
Andre breaks into
Little dance!
Turns up the beat.
What are you doing, Andre?
That soft core gyrating is supposed to be dancing.
We should talk about it. We should talk about your so-called dancing.
Yes, my man.
Talk? What is there to talk about if you can express yourself with moves? Audio waves thump against your ribcage. The speaker setup makes everything sound much better. But there's a noticeable lack of something.
I've been meaning to ask you, what's with the hair?
It's to express my individuality.
Is that a bald spot? It's hard to tell for sure with the fused together spikes, but it looks like he's balding.
Is it important for you to be an individual?
Of course it is. Otherwise, I'd just be another poor guy with no education and no money. General issue, man. Now I'm all that, and I have radical spikes.
Fair enough.
Maybe it was a bad idea. Anyway, goodbye, officer.
Wait, I need to get on my dancing clothes. By which I mean maximum savoir-faire. -1 savoir-faire. Empathy, Inland Empire. You know, Guillaume de Millon would have worked for this, I think, but whatever. We'll roll with what we have. Composure, rhetoric. No. We wear the fuck. No, that's the wrong jacket. I want the other one. There it is. There it is. Let's get the fucking mesh shirt on. Tit it out. Oh my god. And let's get this fucking bag off of me. We look cool. We are here to party. Oh, yeah. There we go. Hey, dude.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
Oh, wait, no. We also have a, I think we also have a skill point. No, it was the same. It was the same. We do have 2 skill points. Burn one of those there.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
Better than nothing. Let's do it, baby. No words. Just dance. Dance. Oh, no!
The shapes your body should form to bring this strange music into life. For now, such ferocity of motion is beyond you.
But just imagine the moves you could pull to this futuristic beat.
Puts a grin on your face just to think about it. Even a failed attempt gets the juices flowing and repairs some of the damage done by battles lost. If you up the dose and truly dance, who knows what will happen? Salvation.
Oh, yeah. That's okay.
Goodbye, officer.
Well, one more can't hurt. I am here to party, my friend!
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
I'm here to lose my shit, man!
You close your
Oh my god!
Your body should form to bring this strange music into life. For now, such
This is my punishment for getting those good rolls earlier.
But just imagine.
puts a grin on your salvation.
Goodbye,
Ugh.
officer.
I'll be back, my man. I'll be back. The beats elude me for now. Someday, though.
She's whistling a melody, her trusty contact mic attached to a wooden pulpit. At the sound of your footsteps, she stops what she was doing and turns to you.
Hey there. I've been recording some new audio from all these beams and rafters. The sounds travelling through the wood are pretty cool. Creaks and stuff. Like you're underwater, you know? But like, underwater inside a tree. And no, it's got nothing to do with contact mic.
I wasn't going to...
No. I actually wanted to thank you for getting me and my friends in here. And we even found some new associates, such as they are.
How's everyone doing?
Good, I think. Noid is getting a read on the place. I think he finds the carpentry very impressive. Andre's been setting up the compressor and dancing. Egghead's been keeping the party up. He's got the stage under control. Sauna, the programmer, she's doing whatever she does behind that radio computer of hers. She doesn't talk to us much, and the crabman hasn't shown himself, thank God.
Now, can you tell me about your associates?
Sure. You helped us out. I can repay the favor. What do you want to know?
Tell me about Suna.
Ah, she's a bit odd, I have to say. Doesn't talk much. I'm not really sure how to vibe with her, you know? Seems like she's not in a very good mood most of the time. But earlier today, she told me about Welkins? And she seemed oddly happy, like she had some idea with those little creatures. Some artistic idea. I didn't really listen, I was busy with my mic.
What about Tiago?
Oh, the crab man. Still gives me the creeps the way he moves. But he doesn't actually come down that much, just climbs around the rafters. I just tried to stay away from the crab man. But he talks to Noid. They seem to have some thing going on.
Oh, he talks to Noid? What for?
Beats me. Noid said they get along somehow. They're both crazy enough, I guess.
What does he do up there?
Who knows? He doesn't really answer our questions, see? Not that it's easy to ask them. What are we supposed to do? Yell up at the tower?
Thanks. About the others.
Who do you want to know about?
What about Andre?
Andre? He's a cool guy. Doesn't really come off as one, but he is. To me, at least. He takes care of shit. Sorry. I mean, he's got a vision. Of what life should be, you know? He tries to push things until everything falls into place. He's an organizer.
What has he organized?
Nothing. But then again, there's nothing to organize around here either. He really wants this church thing to work. Must have taken it as a sign when he found it abandoned like that. Said it was an augury. I don't know where he got that from. Andre's not super intelligent. I've never seen him so psyched about anything though. And he's often psyched. Looks sort of desperate, like it's his last chance or something. Or maybe he was just high. I mean, not that he does drugs, just high, you know.
Relax, girl. We're police officers, but we're corrupt. Rotten to the marrow. You can tell us about drugs and shit. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, drugs, shit, fuck. We don't care.
Yes, anyway.
Is Andre your boyfriend?
Yes.
Tell me about the others. I'm not going to bring up his bald spot. Plenty of people go bald when they're young. I know people who went bald when they were like in their 20s. It's normal. Tell me about Noid.
He's a four-burger, I guess, like the rest of us. Okay, maybe not Egg, I don't know about him, but Noid and the rest are from Forberg, making the pilgrimage up north to visit the Palaceum. He's real hardcore about the lifestyle.
What does he do?
What do you mean do? Like for a living?
No, I meant for breakfast. Of course for a living.
He's a carpenter, trained and all. He's very good, he just doesn't have the mindset to work like that. In a shop somewhere.
What kind of mindset is that?
He abides by the hardcore, sir. You would have to ask him yourself.
And you?
Sir, I abide by the law.
It's a strange feeling. Every now and then, something feels off about the way she speaks. She doesn't change tone, but you feel as though there's more about her, and she lets on.
What is this pilgrimage you're talking about?
It's just something poor Forberg kids do every spring. To pass the time, we walk the entire length of Boogie Street, up to Jamrock, or as much as possible.
Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know, man. Have you been down Boogie Street? It's a little bewildering.
Jesus. Let's say I haven't been down Boogie Street.
Okay. Then you should go and take a look, I guess. Boogie Street is cool. It's got a lot of immigrants and all kinds of different people.
I might just do that if I make it there alive.
Yeah. I hope you do.
Yeah, our main character here, Harry, has been through a lot. We're fairly into the game, so you're catching him as he's kind of starting to get his shit together, but his shit was thoroughly apart. Actually, tell me about the others.
Who do you want to know about?
What's the deal with Egghead?
What do you mean?
It may or may not be the end of the world. Where's he from? How long has he been with you guys?
Actually, we don't know where he's from, or who he is, really. One time we were out partying somewhere in backwater Forberg. Or maybe even Coal City. I can't remember. Maybe it was Coal City. Egg was yelling along to some jam someone was spinning, all night long. Just kept yelling until he didn't have a shred of voice left. When the sun came up over the mines. There were mines? Yeah, it was in Coal City. Egg came with us. He made this wheezing puppy dog sound all the way back. Couldn't even speak. It was definitely Coal City, because it took us 2 days to walk back to the fort. He just wheezed the whole way. We never really asked why he came with us, or who he was. I think his name is Jermaine. People are sweet.
You can see it must have been a great night. The memory causes her to go silent for a moment or two. You wish you'd been there.
What does he think he's doing when he yells all that stuff?
Oh, that. He's the party boy.
What's a party boy?
Melodic music doesn't really do vocals in the traditional sense. Vocals are thought of as rock. That's to say they're a bit backward. No offense if you like rock music though. Rock music's cool by me.
Pachoo, pachoo, swish. Your credentials as the resident future man of Revachol are being questioned. Show her you're hip with the times, Gramps.
You don't have to tell me rock is backward. I am the future man. I abandoned rock in the 30s. Stupid rock. Spit. Junglist all the way.
Okay. Anyway, still need someone to say something every now and then, right? To urge things on. That's where the party boy comes in.
Ah, he's a hype man.
He basically just stands on the stage and dances and yells how awesome everything is. It's very catchy.
To all the ugly and stupid people in the club tonight, you are beautiful!
I understand. People are usually afraid to do things if others aren't already doing them. Dancing makes you dance, like sneezing makes you sneeze, or yawning makes you... Anyway.
Tell me about the others.
Who do you want to know?
Oh no, that's all. Actually, do tell me about yourself.
Me? Again?
Tell me about yourself.
I'm a silver bird.
What does that mean?
It means I don't answer questions about myself.
There's more to you than you let on. What am I not seeing?
All right. There is.
Fair enough.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sure.
That's it.
You got us in, cop. I can't believe you got us in.
With wonder in his sharp eyes.
Between you and me, I don't know if you've noticed this about me. I'm a little suspicious of authority. But you really came through for the hardcore underground.
Yes, you really came through for the hardcore underground. How come?
Andre is busy cutting some slightly less lame, but still quite ungainly shapes on the church floor, sweating profusely. Estelle using her contact mic to listen to a tree underwater. The one with the large head is blasting the dance track on repeat, while the stained glass window behind him is rattling from the bass. Sire, the tent. 'Twas a security risk. And in here, sanctuary. 'Twas only noble of you.
Better hear that in that tent, it wasn't safe.
Okay.
What he means is, you're right, actually. The tent was a safety hazard, and this place was deserted anyway.
Noid, what do you think about the church?
It's a miracle of carpentry. Dead bodies carved into total shapes. Now it can be something more.
You say that as a carpenter yourself?
I don't say much anything as a carpenter anymore. They tried to make me into a reckoner and a leveler. Made me a bit manic, you know. I regret the time I dedicated to that profession and that worker collective. I say things more as a member of the hardcore side dance community these days.
You're not going to ask me how I knew?
Why? You're a cop. I carry carpentry tools.
So how old do you think this church is? Over 300 years?
That's right. The first settlers built it, plus 6 more like it, on the coast here. Was one of the first things they did. Must have been really scared of something, but I understand. Alone on an uninhabited archipelago, forced to face themselves and nature. Pre-industrial quantities of solitude. You see, perhaps something more fundamental.
He means something paranatural. He must...
I would want to build a safe place for myself and my own as well.
What style is this church built in?
A cop who's into building critique. Okay then, this is folk DeLoreanism, lawmonger, huh? It's a subset of early DeLorean architecture.
I'm not just a cop. I'm an art cop, man. Daddy-o. Okay, so what's DeLorean architecture like?
Total. Everything between an ancient concrete cathedral and a glass cube is DeLoreanism. This is just a homespun version of it. Folksy stuff. Early mass production. They made thousands like this. Does that help you out?
What would a DeLorean building look like?
Like that woman there. Vertical, thin, white. A false image of grandeur. The source of the system is up there. You're at the bottom. They really dug that power vertical. Like to show off large and intricate structures. Arches, spires. Put you down with them. They were really into painting everything white too. Virginal shit, you know. Marriage shit. Virtue and tyranny.
This church isn't painted white as far as I can tell.
Stands to reason it used to be white on the outside before the sea wind took all the paint off.
What do you mean by dead bodies?
Dead bodies of perennial plants. Sigma functions have left this place. It's a good thing we came along. The spiritual collapse has been total.
Spiritual collapse?
I saw some piglets suckling their dead mother. Have you heard this one, cop man? After a short while, they shuddered and went away. They had sensed that she could no longer see them, and that she wasn't like them anymore. What they loved in their mother weren't her body, but whatever it was that made her body live. End of quote. This is an high-quality carcass. The power of hypnotic beats and hard bass is needed to reanimate it.
First, where is that quote from?
A Sarais man who lived a long time ago, an ancient hardcore brother.
What you're saying is, religion has stopped being hardcore.
It never was. A 3,000-year-old regime of history, built by hundreds of generations of self-appointed intellectuals. It's false to the core.
The way he says it, the force in false core is invested with 20 kilotons of disgust.
But you guys said the Ecclesiastes were all about love and hardcore before, remember?
I only said unity. One word. Figures of authority always misquote you. Andre doesn't care about the Ecclesiastes. He just wants the operation to run smoothly. And Egg is a demi-beast. You shouldn't listen to what people say. You should listen to what they are.
And I even agree with you about the Ecclesiastes being okay with this.
But were you wrong? The founding party is okay with everything. Look around. They don't have enough love for the human crew to oppose anything anymore. We're on our own.
And you propose dance music will supplant this system.
Anodic dance music. Regular dance music wasn't hard enough. And yes, I do.
How do you like the glass work?
I don't. Fuck are giving me the evil eye.
You wanted to get inside the church and now you don't like the stained glass window.
I didn't know it was in here. We have to get rid of it. Dismantle it. Can't dance with a giant mass murderer looking at ya. Not a good look for the club.
Mellow, man, mellow. No one's a mass murderer. This is a house of love. Mass murder on the floor.
Isn't she supposed to be an embodiment of the world spirit?
The world spirit does not have a body. It has organs. Hardcore is an organ of the world spirit. This Arno van Eyck track is an organ. The carpentry and glass cutting that built this house are also organs. She's a thief, if you ask me. An organ thief. All innocences are.
But she's the innocence of humanism. Humanism seems to be a pretty big deal around here.
Humanism leads to eating sugar and pigs. Humanism was invented to mass-produce billions of humans. Billions of humans can mass-produce hundreds of billions of pigs.
And many, many more tons of sugar.
She liked games. Her legacy, the thing we're living, isn't real life. It's a strategy for some kind of victory against a long dead opponent. But, yo, I'm only annoyed. What do I know?
But she's pretty.
She invented the beauty you're feeling. She and her glass cutters and iconographers. You set the standard, alright? Then you meet it. It's effective like that, but it is also very soft of core. That so-called beauty of hers.
It's anything but softcore. It's terrifying.
You may be onto something, Copper Man. She's got those mass murdering hips.
Yeah, but like, who isn't accused of being a mass murderer these days?
No one says Arno van Eyck is a mass murderer. The Anodic pioneer Rietveld is not a mass murderer. He is not accused of mass murder. Likewise, no one says Jermaine Egghead or Andre are mass murderers. You can live entirely outside that suspicion. Billions of people go about not being guilty of mass murder. Just not her.
I do feel there is something terrifying about her.
There is. She is a party repellent and must be taken down before we can begin partying in here.
No, that's not it. It's something more. Something closer to your skin.
Keep it. Keep the beautiful sharp shards. Keep her long face in her hair.
The speed freak's eyes narrow with suspicion, as if he's looking at a man possessed.
It's not coming down. People are gonna love it. It'll be like our thing. Plus it keeps the cold and the rain out.
Would you say she was, you know, human?
I like this question, Cop Man. She did not live the life of a human. She lived like someone who's playing a game. The life of an operator. That's not the life that humans live. She was adored. Humans aren't. I don't know about you, but they hate me. And they do not think I'm innocent or some shit like that.
Yeah, they hate this too.
Well, they loved her. They put all their love in her and forgot all about the rest of us.
Yeah, I'm done talking about her. I don't want to think about her anymore.
What a strange choice of words. Caustic. Overflowing with negativity. That can't be healthy. What's happening here? Why do you keep coming back to this window?
It's a nice window.
Why do you keep saying that if it isn't making you feel well? Don't come back to this anymore. Stop talking about that damn window.
How are you settling in?
Hard to say, Cop Man. Signs in here are distinctly wild. Gonna take a while before everything's properly synced. I did get to talk to the Crabman though.
You mean Tiago?
Anyway, he's been giving me kind of a psychic rundown of this place. Dude's seen some crazy shit, but he's actually a lot like us.
You mean all his mother's love stuff isn't too spooky for you?
Have you been listening to what Egg's been saying? Love is hardcore, man. And the mother's love is the hardest core of all. The man picks up on stuff. And he knows a lot about the church. I got a lot to learn from him. Good thing you didn't squash him.
What did Tiago tell you about the church?
The Crabman's been lurking here for a while. He's experienced things. Things that give off bad signs. As far as we can tell, the Ubies built this place about 320 years ago as a sarcophagus.
Do you mean there are dead bodies here?
Not like a literal sarcophagus. I'm just being metaphorical.
What's it for?
Encasement, confinement, of something they were afraid of. Something new and unheard of on the Isla. I think that's what the Crabman is experiencing when he climbs around upstairs. Like, this is some old world shit the Ubies had heard about. I thought the best way to deal with it was to build a church, surrounding it, to contain it.
I don't get it. Contain what exactly?
I don't know. And it's not something they properly understood either, what it does. But it's what this Sona person is looking for and trying to measure. It'll be fruitless though. She won't be able to measure it. People like that always want to measure everything. All those things they really can't.
What makes you think Suna's going to fail?
Seems to be the trend around here, doesn't it? You can't measure shit like this. It's not like substance.
Well, if it's without substance, I guess there's nothing to worry about.
Maybe you can figure things out, Cop Man. I think we got on a good level here. The signs are syncing up well.
Why are you so suspicious about everything?
Suspicious people are esoteric people. We don't go around spilling everything to Johnny Law. They don't call me Noid for nothing. It took us setting out for this whole enterprise to get our signs synced.
Why are you called Noid anyway?
It's short for paranoid.
May I ask why? What good is being suspicious, said the cop.
A reasonable question. Say I get hurt. I want to make sure it never happens again. So I analyse the situation. Exercise caution. Caution is suspicion.
What are you suspicious of?
It'd be easier to list stuff I'm not suspicious of. I'm not suspicious of sound and colour. Mechanics and chemistry also have a trueness about them. Most anything else deceives. Wants to steal your life away.
This is a good, dangerous line of questioning. You should prod him on.
And what are the most suspicious things?
I don't have a top 10 list of things I'm most suspicious of, but if I had one, the left-right complex would be number 1. Number 2 would be their sole accomplishment, the pig-wheat paradigm.
Tell me more about the left-right business.
I prefer not to. Both ask the wrong questions. Any spark of light from either one is accidental. Their combined movement's only concern is producing enough pig and wheat for everyone. The end goal of humanity. The original mistake was assuming that words have more being than bodies. That's what led us astray, far from our true lives, but we may yet find a way back.
Whatever this true life is, you feel it's the real centerpiece of this mythology.
What's suspicious about the production of pork and wheat?
It's our only shit. We should make better use of not being animals or cereal grain ourselves.
What's bad about cereal grain? Having enough food could be a precursor for greater things.
Yes, having food is means to an end, but the left never talks about the end, only the means. Caps are likewise suckers, constantly sleepless in worry.
Does this mean you're mentally ill?
Mental illness is a term the powers use to homogenise people. I think I don't reach mental illness. I am merely politically ill, a suspicious element.
God, that's a good fucking line. I'm not mentally ill, just politically ill. Well, that was certainly stimulating. I want to ask you about something else now.
His eyes flicker.
You mentioned true life. What would that be like?
The life is true if it's free from fear, an eternal division among oneself. And others, mankind has seeds of greatness in it. A germinal will come, a return to trueness. It will be hardcore.
How would you go about returning to this true life?
Beats and bright lights to shatter falsehoods. Nerve impulses for the collective body. We are very much alike in basic structure. An hard enough beat would awaken everyone to a truer calling. In unity.
Just like that. The speed freak is right in your face. His eyes burning. His comrades look on worriedly. The young man is dead serious about this.
You keep mentioning hardcore. What does it mean to you?
Utmost dedication. Thoughts from the spinal cord. It's a potent superlative as well. Egghead usually has a better concept of the hardcore. He just really likes saying hardcore.
Hardcore!
That was vague. Dedication. Something else. Superlative.
Maybe you're being too specific about it. Try consulting with your spinal cord.
So you're advocating a noise-based society?
Many non-Occidental cultures share a beat at their art. Thus, they are closer to true, hardcore life. There's just never been enough of them, and they had to rely on some extremely basic percussion.
Let's change the subject.
Oh yeah, sure thing.
What's with the clothes?
They're hardcore.
That's it?
They're just clothes.
Oh, okay then.
It's just a style, you know.
Conceptualization. I think I have some conceptualization clothes. Hold on. Speaking of clothes. Ah, white satin shirt for conceptualization. And a lounge jacket. Aha, but what if I told you I was super good at conceptualizing things?
Yo, man, what's on your mind?
There we go. Oh man, these clothes really do a big difference. Internalize the hardcore aesthetic. Don't just nod along. Really feel it.
Aggressive.
Oh no.
Also somehow sacred, primitive, yet futuristic. Like a machine, man. Nothing exists but the here and now. All are one purpose. All you've managed is a list. The parts don't form a whole.
Damn it. When was that, that guy? After 2200s. That's after 10 p.m., so we still have plenty of time here. Take care, Noid. Actually, Suna, you got anything else to say to me? I'll save Egghead for last.
Yes, what is it?
How's the project going in? I see your neighbors have moved in, but all I hear is Anonic dance music.
What? What did you say?
I said, how's the project going?
I can't hear you. The music is too loud.
The project, how is it going?
Oh, the project. It's not going well.
Why?
There's that guy. I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio signal through the mixer into the speakers.
Why don't you just ask him?
He doesn't listen to me. He only ever seems to care about hardcore and Yekukata. A place to be, apparently.
I'll speak to him, see what I can do.
Thanks. Maybe you can get through his magic rhymes. Let me know how it goes.
There we go. I'm glad I talked to her first.
The young man behind the mixer deck acknowledges your return. When he looks at you, he squints as though you were the setting sun.
This is hardcore. Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega. Internally coherent.
I was wondering if you knew who killed the mercenary hanging behind the Whirling and Rags hostel.
Good morning, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yekukata, the place to be.
You said that before. Why is this Yekukata the place to be? What does that mean?
Yekukata is a hardcore place.
Oh.
Back to the heavyweight jam. Hardcore.
Is it? I don't know what to say to that.
Skibbadee, Skibbadanger. I am the rearranger. Close. True, hard, full, car. Hardcore.
But is it? I mean, really? Oh, this is like a verbal maze. I have to find the one true path to get through to asking him about the audio jack.
This young man adds a capital G before the H in his yegs and args. This produces a guttural, Gutvaldian accent and makes him sound more animal, more in it. Or maybe it's not Gutvaldian. Maybe it's Oranese. Probably an homage to Oranje, where Arno van Eyck is from, judging by his name. Could you be listening to an Arno van Eyck creation right now?
So is this the famous Van Eyck I'm hearing?
You know about him? You know Van Eyck?
Yeah, I'm a major egghead.
The skinny wraith looks at you with some disbelief.
So am I! So am I! Oh, is that why they call you Egghead? Because Egghead to the Mega, the K became the G, the boy became the man.
Oh, he's a big fan. That explains it. Oh, we learned something about you today.
True, hard, full, car. Hardcore. Hardcore to the Mega.
All right.
Here comes the night. True, hard, full, car. Hardcore. Hardcore to the Mega. Internally coherent.
This is just one of those species of guys you really don't see that often here in America. And that's a shame. Please tell me, what exactly are you doing? I see. Shit. God damn it!
True, hardcore, internally coherent. All car, all right. You gotta get the people going.
Why?
I'm the party boy. It's my job.
What is a party boy?
Hardcore party 25/7 beyond the winter's orbit style.
Yes, hardcore, hardcore, hardcore.
Gotta get the people. I'm the party boy. It's my job.
I think I'm also a party boy.
Two on a track. Watch your back. Watch out for the heart attack.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Fuck yeah, man. I am getting hype over here.
Hardcore to the Mega. Internally coherent. All car, all right. Gotta get the people. Yeah.
No shit.
Big close. True. Hardcore to the internally. Good morning, yeah.
Oh dear.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, that's fine. I am beginning to think this really doesn't have anything to do with the case.
It's the message, so listen and you will see. No illusion. The spirit is what you feel. Big close. True. Hardcore to the internally all car. All right. Yeah.
He furrows his brow as his very large head traces the sublime invisible movement of the music in the very real air of the church.
Hardcore. Ah.
So hardcore!
Is it though?
I was just thinking that a moment ago.
One mind, one spirit. There's no other world. There's no other life.
No, go back!
Big close. True. Hardcore to the internally all
He furrows his
hardcore. Ah. Is it though?
It is!
But is it? I mean, really?
Feels like you should reply with the very pinnacle of idiocy here, so that things get totally transcendent. But you haven't gotten there yet, so you don't know what to say.
I was thinking that... I don't know what to say exactly.
Under the radar, over the top.
I will crack you, egghead.
Big close.
I will figure you out.
Hardcore internally all
He furrows his brow.
hardcore.
No, but seriously, I'm a little worried it isn't.
The question is, what is the question?
That would have been good if I had asked you a question, but I didn't. Now it's just idiotic.
But there was a question? Big close. True. Hardcore to internally all car.
He furrows his
Hardcore. Is it though?
It is.
I mean, really?
The question is, what is the question?
No, but seriously, I'm a bit worried it isn't.
Oh.
Don't be alarmed. Everything is okay. He isn't actually...
Oh, we did it! We did it! Holy shit!
Still super hardcore. What he probably means is, it could be even more so.
Egg, can you please route Soon as single through your speakers?
To the Mega! Yeah!
use? 3.5 or 4.5?
It's 3.5, no doubt about it. It's on the ground.
Oh, she uses 3.5. Yeah. The auxiliary lining is 4.5 millimeter. These two don't mix.
Oh no, we're going to be in this church forever.
Don't worry, I have an adapter for it right here.
Nice.
Hang on, this is a 4.5. We're all good, people.
Whoa, thank God. Adapters noticeably degrade the sound quality.
Great! Someone got through to him. Okay, let's get it all set up. Can we turn the music off, please?
Egg, the music?
Everybody! Everybody! Don't panic! I'm going to turn off the on-off for just a sec. For a special scheduled event.
We're helping Suna with investigating the sound, or the nothing, up in the church.
The on-off will be back, but we're doing something else for one moment. Alright, go tell her that Egghead is ready to rave to her tunes, and then I'll turn off the music.
How do you like it in the church?
Back on the case! No disgrace! Bring it down to party place! The first page of the second chapter!
Could it be? Maybe for him, you only have a chapter or two left in you. Last of the penultimate, more like.
Are you a thought reader?
No nation, but transnation! No war, but class war!
So you're not a thought reader, but you're a communist.
He's not a communist. It's just something he likes to yell. He picked it up from a tape jockey at the ELYSIUM. She was a communist, though.
Yeah! With a rebel yell!
Why aren't you a communist? Communism is the truth.
I can be a communist. If you want that, do you want me to be a communist?
Please don't turn him into a communist. Oh yeah, turn him into a communist. Come on, it would be super.
Be a communist, Egghead. The future needs your help. You guess he is a communist now. Does that mean you're a thought reader? Ah! I found an even bigger communism builder, y'all.
Unless you were thinking Revachol imperative right now. Anyway, I've had a similar thing happen with eggs yelling. I know what you mean.
But I was thinking Revachol imperative.
That's fucked up, man. Lying like that. And a cop, too.
Tell me something else, Egghead.
Communism rules the nation.
Right on, Comrade Luminary.
Here comes the sun.
Is your real name Jermaine?
Dark-hard hardcore. Jermaine Egghead.
Basically, yes it is.
Why are there lungs on your belt buckle?
Lungs are for love.
L'amour, la compassion, l'autodiscipline.
Love. In a woman's lungs. Lonely as I am, I'm not afraid. This strange damaged feeling grows on and on. Cause I've never loved someone like you before.
A dopamine surge accompanies the words. It feels like electricity flowing down your scalp, dissipating into your neck. Feels good. Like a spark of life in that moribund sponge you call your body.
You said you were worried. What do you think is wrong with the music?
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm still in love with the hardcore. Sometimes I just feel like anodic music is in its infancy, you know? For example, take this Arno van Eyck jam I've been pumping for the last months, and will continue pumping for the rest of 51. Isn't something holding it back from being hyper? It's like it's only ultra.
I think it's super hardcore, but you're right. It's not hyper hardcore.
If anything, it sounds a bit proto. Like it's not fully formed yet. You might be a moribund alcoholic and a failed cop, but you are pretty certain a thing cannot be both proto and hardcore.
It's proto, not hardcore at all.
Wow! Culture cop!
For a moment, you almost think he's going to put his hand down. but that would be ludicrous.
I think you might be right. But how could it become hardcore then? I know it in my heart, but cannot think it in my head. If this is not hardcore, how could anything be?
Try to think if anything could make it harder core?
What? Guys, there's something happening in his head.
Think even harder.
Oh yeah, he's doing it.
But you're not. This is almost certainly a matter that surpasses the limits of reason.
My imagination fails me.
I know, so does mine.
Sounds suspiciously like a question. I thought the question was, what is the question?
No, this is the answer.
Wait, I just remembered something. I'm the police. Actually, it's more likely to hinder us. I can't help you with this right now. I need something else, something extra.
Yeah, kill all the rich people.
Oh, wait. I can get physical instrument on.
Here comes the night.
I had a... Where was the... +2 physical instrument if shirt slot empty. Okay, so first off, we take our shirt off. I think that actually gives us the best slots. Nothing else is really that as good. Physical instrument, yeah. Alright. Actually, let's take the whole fucking thing off, man. Yeah! Yeah, man! Yeah, man! Hey, dude.
He stands on stage. The other real deck is empty. Cables run hither.
Oh, this is new track. Shit.
On one side, you see an auxiliary line in with the
Oh,
number
yeah.
4.5 written next to it.
Maybe your body can tell you what Arno Van Eyck's jam is missing to make it harder core.
No.
Oh, no!
Your body isn't for thinking. It's for robust, wholesome things. Things like discus, javelin, and 400-meter hurdles. Discus.
Ugh. And I can't put skill points in a physical instrument to open the white check because I have no more room. Unless I find a thought cabinet thing that lets me do that. Well, good luck with that. We're going to investigate this cosmic terror now.
Yes, what is it?
Sometimes you win and sometimes you lose at this game, you know? Maybe in other playthroughs, we'll have different luck. Alright, I talked to Egghead. He plugged in the cable. You can now unmute your speakers.
Okay, but think you can ask him to turn the volume down a bit? Just in case.
Maximum! Maximum is the only way!
I know it is, but could you please turn it down just this instance? Just this one time? Maximum is not the only way, okay?
Pump it to the brick! Pump it to the hard master! There's no other way! Glue style!
Glue style? Okay. There literally is no other way. The mixing desk is glued to maximum.
See? He pumped it to the hard master. It's hopeless.
I think what Egghead is trying to say here is that the volume button is stuck on maximum.
Of course it is.
Yeah! Permanent enlightenment! Ray of sound!
Never mind then. Let's get on with our project. I'm going to unmute the speakers on a count of 5. Everyone ready?
Egghead pumps his hand up in the air, waiting for the beat to drop.
Born ready. Ready.
I'm ready if you two are detectives.
The lieutenant nods stoically. Suddenly, your palms are sweaty. The church seems cold and large. Somehow, there's tightness in your chest. Anxiety.
Okay. Ready. No, wait. Hold on for a moment.
What?
Maybe we shouldn't do this. It's too dangerous. A maximum volume, too.
No, we should definitely do this. I am going to do this. Ready?
Never mind. Let's do this. I'm ready. Woo!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You disengaged.
No wind outside, no waves, no floorboards creaking. Total, continuous silence. This is unnatural. The woman looks around. In the silence, you see dust move on the floorboards. The driver of the speaker vibrates in the air and then stops. Plasterwork begins to crumble down the walls. In the silence, a low hum starts creeping up your spine. It's a song inside you, not in the speakers, not in the room. A great bass sigh in the basement of your mind. Slowly, it builds until the air around you starts to vibrate. It will devour everything. The floorboards, the glass, the streets and people. Nothing will remain.
Guys, what's going on?
This fragile world is about to break.
It's getting louder.
In the basins, the water looks like it's boiling.
Oceana! Mother of Mega!
In his mind, a tidal wave approaching from afar, swallowing entire coastlines on its way. Salvation.
I've never heard anything this hardcore in my life!
The beauty and the beat! The future of dance! Planetary!
No, Egg! It's the window!
The glass shards around Dolores Day's vacant heart appear to be vibrating for the sound. It almost looks as if she's alive.
In the corner of your eye, the lieutenant steps aside, cautiously, his eyes searching for a possible evacuation route.
The window is going to come down. No, the roof!
Oh, a screech fills the air. A scream of wooden nails. The pillars of the church twist and creak above and around you.
Cracks appear on the stained glass window. Cracks run up the wooden pillars in the dark.
Come down to earth! Love!
A great pulse arises in your flesh.
Am I gonna die?
That's it. I'm muting it.
Oh, I wanna dance with somebody!
Oh, I want to feel the heat with somebody!
Shit! It doesn't stop. A seal? Have you?
Yes, I've turned it off. Andre, pull the compressor. The place is gonna come down.
Fuck! I can't shut it up. The signal's passed. It's not in here. It's...
In the mixing desk now, building into a positive feedback loop. This is it. A great roar. The vault of the roof twists above you. Glass shatters somewhere near the door. It's coming down.
Oh, I can't save here. Egghead, whatever you do, don't stop it!
But then it stops. Totally and utterly. As if there never was a sound. Only your ears still ring from the shock. Everybody is staring at Egghead, holding a dangling cable in his hand. A black 3-pin connector.
Egg.
I pulled the plug. It was getting too hardcore.
You did good, Egg. Most of the place seems to be intact. Fucking hell. Programmer lady, tell me you were recording that.
4 years. 22 people. Millions of reals. All that time? This is what we were up against. Just erased it. Suliswov isn't gonna believe this.
Yeah, but did you record it though? It was dope. I think we can use it.
Yes, Andre. I recorded it. Damn, I need to send some letters now. Thank you all for doing this. Eggman, you too. And you, officer. I don't know what we've discovered, but I know what it sounds like now. That's a start.
What was that? Oh, Kim, did you hear that?
It was very hard not to. I think you're right. There is something going on here. And you need to be very careful with it.
I promise, officer. We will not play it again.
What was that? I've never heard anything like that.
It was mathematical information from the anomaly, presented as a waveform. That's what it was technically. Theoretically, I have no idea. I've never even heard of anything like this.
Her voice seems muffled in the silent church. It's your ears adjusting after the exposure.
You're gonna write Suliswav? Suliswav? How'd you say it? Suliswav?
Yes, our lead designer.
Ugh.
And maybe some of the producers too. And some of the writers.
I'm part Polish. I gotta figure out how to actually say some of this shit.
They need to hear.
That it wasn't her fault. Or theirs.
They need to hear about this. Don't worry, I won't send the recording. Although I doubt they have the speakers to produce the frequency anyway.
What happens now? Are you going to...
Stay here. I'm going to stay here with these lunatics. Send letters, maybe meet Suliswolf. Also devise further measurements.
I want you to know that's totally chill with us.
I don't care, but thank you anyway.
That's the best she can manage for Andre. It's quite a lot in truth. For her, at least.
Now, I have a theory to come up with. Some kind of preliminary explanation to all this. Or the letter will sound like I've lost my mind.
Yes, and we have to get back to stabilizing Martinez. Instead of demolishing it with loud bass noise of unknown origins.
You have an explanation for all this. Somewhere deep in you, you know. The person you were knows.
Sure, why not? Form a theory in the 2mm hole in the world. Not gonna get it. No.
Silence in your head.
I'll let you work in peace now. But if I boost logic with my newly won skill point and I put on all my clothes that make me super logic man, maybe I might be able to have an idea. We'll log off after that. I just want to give this one more crack. Here we go. Flip up glasses for logic. Stupid hat for logic. Oh, that's even better logic. More logic with the peepo. +1 logic with shirt. Oh, +1 logic with jacket. Oh yeah, I look so smart right now. Hey, I got an idea.
Yes, what is it?
Very high. Very high.
You don't have to. You already have. A long time ago.
Wait, how?
These thoughts formed in you somewhere. In a long forgotten discussion. Behind the kitchen table. In the evening light. Drinking coffee and smoking. With a friend.
Suna, it is the origin point of the Pale.
What?
The swallow. It's how it starts. It's baby Pale.
But Pale isn't here. We're thousands of kilometers from the edge.
That comforts her.
No. We are 20 meters from the very edge.
She looks up into the darkness under the nave. Then back at you.
The Pale is only an effect. A transition between the world and that.
Then, what is that?
It's nothing. No, it's less than nothing. No.
It's less than nothing. The final rest state for reality. Imagine if all this never was.
Then the Pale is...
Simply curdling milk.
But the milk, it clearly hasn't started curdling yet. We're here, and the Pale is not.
One day when it's larger, it will be.
I understand. A theory of the Pale where instead of an outer ocean, it metastasizes. Like a cancer or a mold. Erupting in points inside the world.
This is one of those places.
According to this, how long?
Until it starts swallowing, it's already started. Started with sound.
And information. Causing data losses in the East Insulindian front. Have you considered why it's born in a church? And also when or how it might start growing, or if it has other effects in addition to sound and data?
An intellectual hunger fills her now. casting fear aside.
I also have a question, since we are piling them on. How do you know this? I'm not doubting you. I'm simply curious as to how a detective of the RCM
knows how to think this.
It didn't form at a church. The church formed around it.
Of course! A pine wood sarcophagus. Or a containment facility of some kind, built by the first settlers.
Yes, acting on an instinctual level, or religious practices we've forgotten.
I have considered the same. The bad news is, there were 7 pinewood churches built in the first decade of provincial settlement. Most of them were burnt down during the revolution, or repurposed before, during the suzerain. I'm not saying all of them have one in them, but...
Some of them might. A black grain hanging in the air.
I think I've had this thought before. That's how I know.
An amateur anthropomedic police officer. I'd like to say I've heard stranger things, but I'm not sure. This is a hell of a guess, however. Well worded, I might add.
Yes, it is very interesting. But I wouldn't say you know. This is a guess. One that's going to have to be proved by anthroponetic scientists.
One day, all the world will be like that 2mm hole.
She falls silent. The wind blows in through the hole in the stained glass window. Cold and moist.
I'm going to leave that out. But the rest? Some of this I can use to start to explain this to the rest of the team. Maybe I'll sound mad, but...
Man, you will certainly sound mad.
One more thing. Maybe a club for anodic music isn't the worst thing you can erect around this particular point in space.
The club is the only thing keeping this place and the rest of reality together.
I wouldn't go so far as to...
Yeah! Once the light is on in the universe, it will never go out!
Thank you, Egghead. Let's leave it at that, shall we? We have an anthroponetic detection to perform in this district.
I do have one mystery that still needs solving. The radio ghost in the doomed commercial area's electronic doorbell.
The creepy woman! We were wondering about that when we worked there, but I had completely forgotten about it ever since. It must be anthroponetic crosstalk, the one you get in radios and long-distance calls. Now it makes sense, with the pail right on the doorstep.
Incredible. This would also explain why we get it on the police radio all the time.
Anthroponetic crosstalk.
It's quite common, actually. When the signal gets routed through pail, all kinds of irregularities take place. You may hear snippets of someone else's conversation, or the voice of your former lover, or an echo of an event that took place 100 years ago. Pale is a shroud of memories, and it doesn't really distinguish to whom those memories belong to. You could hear anything.
That makes sense. Thanks for explaining that to me.
Anytime.
I'll leave you to work in peace now. And we got a new thought. Leaning out the rooms. Someone's been walking around in your dreams lately, looking for something, tidying up, rearranging, storing away all the unrealized dreams, putting old pains in boxes. The worst nightmares have settled down for a while. A spot of light on the bedroom door after the dark. The fluttering of eyelids in the spring sun. A thought that arises only to disappear again. And yet there's a pattern emerging. Ooh, I might have to remove something in order to slot this in, because this sounds interesting. But that'll be next time. As well as meeting up with our ersatz communist, and also meeting up back with the Oranje Dancer to follow up on the murder investigation. Yeah, I'm thinking about a lot of stuff. Thank you for joining me tonight on Egg Plays. This game, sorry it went a little bit long. This game is just a delight to explore in. I've been having a lot of fun, and I hope you have been too. I'm distressed on the internet at distressedegg.fun. I have a Patreon, patreon.com/distressedegg. You can find my artwork and comics there. I also have social media, Distressed Egg on Twitter and Distressed Egg on Mastodon at mellified.men. I'll also be... I'll post more about it tomorrow, but I'll also be starting up a Pillow Fort account at pillowfort.social/distressedegg. And I am reopening my Fur Affinity gallery at furaffinity.net/user/distressedegg as sort of a mirror to my art stuff, since Twitter is also slowly getting sucked into a 2mm hole in the world. I've needed to find other places to additionally promote myself. So yeah, that'll be fun. Be sure to join us tomorrow, by the way. We have a art stream coming up on every Wednesday. I'll be working on something or other. Some crossed wires tomorrow. That might be fun. Anyways, until next time, be good to each other. Sleep well. Stay villainous.